for Joe Biden, Jill Biden, and Jim Biden, along with Gongwen Dong, an emissary for the chairman of a Chinese energy conglomerate. Joining us now to discuss this developing scandal is former Trump White House advisor and host of America First on the Salem Radio Network, Dr. Sebastian Gorka. Dr. Gorka, great to have you with us. A lot going on this week. Eric Swalwell compromised by Chinese intelligence, and now more proof that Joe Biden's been lying about his relationships to his son's business with these Chinese companies. Your thoughts on this, and is the press finally going to start taking this seriously?
No, not at all. There'll be a couple of stories, just what was it Rush Limbaugh calls it, drive-by journalism, almost by accident. But this is the same legacy media that for the last 4 years told us that the elected president of the United States was a Russian asset, a Kremlin asset, none of which was true, that not even Robert Mueller with $40 million and 50 agents could prove after 20 months of investigation in the Mueller probe. But what do we find out in the meantime? The president's not working for the Kremlin, but Eric Swalwell is having sex with Chinese intelligence officers. What do we find out? Hunter Biden not only gets $1.4 billion from the National Bank of Communist China, a deal that not even Goldman Sachs could get. We find on his laptop the recordings of his telephone conversations where he even boasts that one of his business partners is the most senior intelligence officer in China. So everybody knows it all adds up. There's a reason that for 6 months now I've been calling his father Beijing Biden. Eric Swalwell, Hunter Biden, the Biden family are open to blackmail. None of them should have security clearances. They should all be stripped of their clearances. And the fact that Nancy Pelosi knowingly put Eric Swalwell on the House Intelligence Committee under Adam Schiff, who also knew about it and gave him his top secret clearance after he had that liaison with that Chinese intelligence agent, tells you who the Democrats are. They are paid for lock, stock, and barrel by interests that hate America.
Sebastian, this is Heather Childers. Great to talk with you. I did want to ask you, it's not just China, going back to Hunter, it's also Ukraine, it's also Kazakhstan, it's a lot of other countries that
Iraq.
are apparently interweaved into this. Where is Bill Barr? Where is the DOJ? What are they doing?
This is the most disappointing for me personally. I was assured by people who worked with Bill Barr in the DOJ during the Bush administration, and I said this publicly on my radio show, America First, when he became AG February last, or February before last. I said, this is an honorable man, and he doesn't need this job, and he's only taking it to clean out the Stygian stables that is the Obama DOJ that we inherited when we went into the administration in 2017. I'm going to say it now, Heather. I'm going to say it now on live television. Bill Barr, you're a failure and you're a coward. You have forsworn the oath, like me, that you have taken more than once. I took it when I joined the Defense Department. I took it when I became strategist to the president. You swore, like I did, to uphold the U.S. Constitution and to protect it from enemies, foreign and domestic, and you have done nothing. You are a yellow-bellied coward. Not one person is in prison for having spied illegally on the Trump campaign, the Trump transition team, which I was a member of, and the Trump administration. Comey, Brennan, Strzok, McCabe are walking free today, and that is a travesty.
And why? That's the question, though. People sitting at home right now are probably yelling at you through the TV. Why? Why are they not doing anything? What do you think happened?
I'll tell you exactly what happened. It came to me in the last few months of watching the run-up to this election. Forget policies, Heather. Forget, building the border wall or wiping out student debt or Alexander Ocas's Stalinist Green New Deal. Forget it all. Only one thing matters in America now, and it's the speech I gave today to the assembled thousands of people here in Washington, D.C. at the Trump March. The only thing that's missing in America today, Heather, is courage. We don't have enough people in this stinking town, this rat's nest called D.C. We don't have enough people across America's state houses. I listened to the prior segment. We can stop this travesty, this theft of this election, if the state houses cleave to their constitutional duty. The Constitution is clear. It's not the governors. It's not the Supreme Court. It's definitely not the state secretaries. And it's not CNN. And it's not the Washington Post that choose our president. It is the state legislatures. And every single viewer right now has to send them a very clear message. If you dare to actually recognize and certify this election and bring that slate of electoral college electors together this week, you will never, ever be reelected. It is time for some courage across the nation.
Good words from Sebastian Gorka.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.